Okay, I'm going to do a quick crash course here on how to access and utilize the Federal Tax Workbook Archive. So from our website, you simply in the orange bar at the top, click on Resources, and then the Tax Workbook Archive card here in the center of the page. That'll take you to the Federal Tax Workbook Archive website. You'll notice the URL at the top here starts with resources.taxschool. You also can simply just bookmark this page to have it be easier to access to jump to whenever you need it. A couple things I just want to note before we dive into how to utilize it is that this is meant for your personal tax practitioner use only. Please don't, reprint, share, or otherwise use for commercial purposes. You certainly can download, save for yourself, print for yourself, share with a colleague. No problems there. We do just ask that you refrain from using in a commercial type situation. Also, we have all of the past workbooks, not including the two most recent years, available here, starting with 1997. So at the time of this recording, we have just published the 2025 Federal Tax Workbook, meaning that neither it nor 2024 are available here, but 2023 and back are. And of course, as the years go by, this will continue to expand. A couple things here in the browsing section. If you know what you're looking for, you can always click on the year and you will see a list of those chapters from that year, which you then can click to open. It opens as a PDF, so you do need to have some kind of PDF reader. If you know what you're looking for, let's say we want to look at corporate alternative minimum tax, each chapter, the table of contents, these are jump links. So you can click and it will take you straight to that section of the workbook. Now, if you don't know, if you don't see it in the header here, or you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you can select Control F on your keyboard and it will open up a search window. Where that search window shows up depends on your browser. I'm currently on Firefox and it's showing up down on the left here. And so let's say what we want to look for is the Consolidated Appropriations Act. Consolidated. I can type it in and here it's going to take me to that part of the text. You can do this in any PDF, but certainly that's a way to utilize it here within the archive. Now, if I select the back button a couple times to get me back to the archive homepage, the more likely way you're going to use this is by searching workbooks. It defaults to searching all workbooks, meaning everything up here. You also, though, if you know something was in 2018, but you don't know what chapter, you can always type or select that workbook. And let's say you want to do consolidated appropriations. Capitalization actually doesn't matter. You can either hit enter or go. And it's going to show you only 2018 results that have consolidated appropriations in it. So in this case, this will take us back to the chapter we were just in. Here we are again, and we can either click to jump or do Control F, and here is our find button. So I'm going to go back once more. If what we know is we want to find out about the Consolidated Appropriations Act, but we have no idea when that was, you can select all workbooks, select go, and now you can see there are 37 results and the years vary. Now these are here, we've got 2021, 2018, and you can continue next to scroll through possible results. Now, what this is doing, and not to go into a full librarian style deep dive in how searches work, but it is worth noting my default is always to search in all workbooks and to search all words. But if you know exactly what you want is the Consolidated Appropriations Act, you can select exact phrase and it will only show you options where that exact phrase is used. If you know that it's any words, let's say we wanted machinery and depreciation. So this results, now this is 393 results. This is showing me every chapter that has the word machinery or depreciation. If instead I only want to see the results that contain machinery and depreciation, I can select all words, and now you can see the results are down to 112. So that means in 2023, I know this chapter contains talk of depreciation and also uses the word machinery somewhere. Again, you can always use your back arrow to go back to the Federal Tax Workbook Archive. So that is a quick overview of how to use the Federal Tax Workbook Archive. We hope you find it to be a really valuable resource for your tax research needs.